it right.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Taylor Wayla.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Genesee Iman.
And we're here with our very special guest,
Josiah Corker.
And you're tuned into Let's Be Real, y'all.
Yes.
Thank you for coming back. You know what I'm saying? We love for y'all to hear us, you know what I'm saying, on the mic.
Okay.
So.
Anyways, we got a couple of juicy topics to talk about today. Some things that a lot of people don't like to discuss, but, me, I'm not, I don't feel any way about discussing it. But we can go ahead and just start off by saying I know everyone has heard about Morehouse in their news.
No, but for those who haven't, let's go ahead and give a little, news headline. Dun, 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 dun. This just in. Morehouse College to admit transgender men in 2020. This is coming from NBCnews.com.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a little something. Morehouse College, the historically black college university, is now accepting transgender men into their university. This has caused conflict because of their
just disagreement amongst people.
Disagreements in general.
However, my spill on it. Actually, I heard I think it was 107.9 this morning talking about it, but I believe a lot of the students actually on the campus aren't so thrown off by it. They actually are approving of it. I know one young man was talking and he said, that doesn't have anything to do with me. That's their situation. So, I mean, if that's what, their best, if that's what they like, if that's what they want to do, then, I'm going to still continue to get my education, and everybody has a right to get theirs as well. So, I am going to go ahead and say my opinion on it. Of course, I don't have an issue with it. I already know people are going to look at me some type of, I don't have an issue with it. I think it's what's up. I think it's progressive. I think it's, a good, I just think it's progressive. So, I don't know about y'all, but y'all can share y'all input on it.
Josiah, you want to go first since you're a man?
Yeah, let me go ahead and speak on that. Let me spill a little bit of tea on that situation. But personally, I feel like if they're going to admit transgender men or females, I'm not really sure on the terms or whatever. But I feel like they should go ahead and open the school up to all people then, instead of it just being all male. I mean, if at first, the school is all male, and then now they're admitting transgender men. I mean,
so transgender man, let me just define that.
Yeah.
So transgender man is a girl who's turned into a child.
Yeah. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I feel like it's the same situation. I just feel like they should go ahead and open the school up to all people. Men, women, transgender men, transgender female. I mean, because that's a big jump from being a all male school, so to speak. I mean.
Right. But so do you believe, like, when someone has the switch in their transgender men, do you think they should be looked at as just a man or a woman?
Actually, you know what? That's a tough question. It's touchy too. But I mean, personally,
it is really touchy.
Personally, I just feel like, once you make that switch, it's still a mental thing that you have to get over. It's still a mentality that you have from from becoming a female and turning into a male, or being born as a female, and then making that decision to go ahead and switch over. It's a lot that comes along with that, not just the physical, not just the hormones, not just the therapy and stuff that goes along with it. I feel like it's a whole change, because I mean, women think it's women, men think it's men.
Right.
So just to make that switch, and however long it might take, because some processes might take years, some might take months, but I mean, it's still a lot shorter than how long you've been on this earth.
Right. Okay. Well, Taylor, you can't be quiet over there. We being real, so you got to give your spiel on it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, this is how I feel. I'm not with it. I don't think that. I think it honestly is demasculizing. I'm probably saying it wrong. But
Okay, word of the day.
Right, demasculizing the black man, because that's That's just what it seems to be to
Yeah.
me. Like, I don't understand why they feel the need to make it accessible to everybody when it's supposed to be like a prestigious, exclusive,
Exactly.
black men, like born biologically man school. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, it's been that way for decades. So I don't understand why all of a sudden we're getting now all so progressive in the midst of all this financial aid crisis with all the colleges, all this other kind of stuff, trying to get admissions higher, you know what I'm saying, graduation rates, all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It just seems odd to me.
I mean, I guess I just feel like it's a really, really, really touchy topic. Only because, like, me personally, I just know that, yeah, we're speaking on it, but you can't really, really understand the context and the, like, the context in itself because we're not really in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know how it feels because we just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know the struggles they may go through with education or trying to get admitted into any colleges or as far as just, you know, what their aspirations are or why they may have chose Morehouse. I know Morehouse, I'm not sure if I read correctly, don't quote me on this, but I know I read an article or something like that talking about how there was somebody transgender who was like an important figure on their campus somehow. They helped them out or had something to do with Morehouse. So it's like you never know like exactly what they're going through or how they feel or why, you know, they want to be accepted into it. But I feel like you guys said, it is a very, very touchy subject because I know some people are, you know, talking about how they're trying to still keep a certain image for Morehouse, but also still be progressive because, like we said, you know, the generation is getting kind of wild, kind of crazy, and a lot of things are being accepted. I feel like you can be
progressive without being extreme.
So what would be your solution to it?
To this, like, just not, like, why so not just focus on the black men? That was the goal from the jump, like, focus on the black men. Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to take anything away from those who are transgender or anything like that. Like, that's you do you, but I'm saying like as far as the school is concerned, but to me that just, how would you even approach those students? Like, what type of services would you have in place for them to make them feel like they're men? Because in they're coming from a whole other spectrum, like crossing from a female to a male.
Exactly. You guys see how much concern you have in the whole process of it. I'm saying imagine actually being transgender. Like, it's way more complex and difficult than just what you guys think it is, because you already see it as difficult and complex and very, you know, multifaceted. So it's like being transgender and actually dealing with this is 10 times even worse. So like that's why I asked the question. I was like, what would be your solution? Because you're saying, you know, it's too extreme. Okay, so let's bring it down a notch. What is the solution to make it less extreme? But there is none, because it's like you just said, it's either accept or don't accept. So it's like it's not very like a black or white situation to me.
Well, personally, I feel like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a choice. So you choose, like when I said it's a whole process that goes along, you know, some might take years and so on, but it's still a choice. So you chose to go to the doctor and say, hey, I would like to, you know, change my gender. Hey, I would like to take these hormones. Hey, I would like to go through this process, knowing what all comes along with that. But, you know, the name behind Morehouse and everything behind Morehouse, those people who went to Morehouse didn't choose to be men. They didn't choose to be black. They made the best out of what the situation was. But somebody, you know, making that choice on their own, something that they weren't born to, something that wasn't, you know, hereditary. They, you know, making that decision on their own and going into that field.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see your perspective, and that's what I'm saying. I just think that, you know, it's way, way, way more complex than actually speaking to someone who is transgender. And like I said, I've actually gotten to spoke, you know, with multiple people actually, because I know in high school I used to have a GSA, which is, you know, you take the LGBT community and then the straight community and like bring them into a safe place where they talk amongst each other. So, you know, just being able to see their side of like, you know, the struggle is like you think about it like transgender is just something out of this world already in your own mind, but actually speaking with someone and hearing them and talking to them with like what they go through out on a daily and things like that, and whether it was a choice, whether it was like, you know what I'm saying, it's very, very complex and touchy. So I just feel like, you know, I don't have an answer to what they're doing, but like I said, I don't know. I just think it's very complex and touchy, and it's not like a right or wrong answer. It's kind of like very, very, very touchy. So, yeah. But with that being said, you know, there's definitely a movement for, I think they call it gender neutral bathrooms. Mm-hmm. So there's like, you know what I'm saying? How do you guys feel about that?
I'm just going to be 100, 100, 100, 100. Because all this stuff, to me, it's a lot. Like, the world is crazy now.
First, go ahead and take a look on the computer and see what gender neutral bathroom is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm not clear on it. By gender neutral, do you mean like
gender neutral bathrooms? I got you. Gender neutral bathrooms or mixed set toilet facilities can benefit transgender populations and people outside of the gender binary. Sex separation in public toilets, or as some prefer, sex segregation, as opposed to unisex toilet, is the separation of the public toilets into male and female.
Okay, so now do you understand? So it's going to be a restroom basically that's just not male or female, but it's gender neutral. So no gender involved in it. It's a restroom, which I believe is already in place in a way because they have family restrooms.
Yeah, so
right.
So like I'm saying, I just don't like. I think sometimes people just get like whenever we talk about subjects dealing with gender or sex, people just get so like discouraged by just bringing up the word like that has anything to do with like being like gay or LGBT or gender neutral or anything, like just discourages them. But me, it's like if you look at it in reality, okay, you're telling these people like, yeah, you know, they're transgender. So if I'm transgender and I'm turning from a female into a male, the dudes don't want me in the guy restroom, but I can't go to the restroom with the girls. So why not a restroom that's gender neutral so I can use it? And like I said, there's already family bathrooms that anybody can go in. So I don't get, well, like, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to be in the boys' restroom, or do you want them to be in the girls' restroom? Or do you want to dedicate a restroom to them so that they can stay out of both?
This would be my first.
We're dealing with what's really happening right now. Like obviously there are transgenders, so
well,
it's not imaginary. We can't just say.
I feel like we could put our tax dollars to way better use in creating new restrooms for people.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, I'm asking you to. If you're saying there's a way, what do you want them to do? They have to use the restroom. So where do you want them to go?
I don't know.
So you want them to not use the restroom?
I'm not saying don't use the bathroom. I'm just saying I don't care enough to know about what's going on. That's if that's how you want to live. That's how you want to live.
That's why I'm saying I think this is like this might have been a bad topic for the show.
Go ahead.
Only because I just think that you guys are seeing it in a light because you've never ever. I'm pretty sure most people don't take the time to actually speak or actually kind of indulge themselves into what it really means to be transgender, gay, bisexual, whatever it is.
I used to like girls.
So I know that's what I'm saying, but like you're saying like, okay, you know what I'm saying, you chose that life, so it's like I don't know what y'all I don't know what y'all want to do. I don't know what do you want me to say? But what I'm saying is I'm asking you, like you just said, okay, for instance, like I told you, are they supposed to use the restroom? Like as a human being, you need to use the restroom. So I'm saying in that situation where we have actual transgenders out here who need to use the restroom, as a citizen of the United States who is being involved with transgenders here and there because they're around, what do you want them, like if you encounter one and they're like, oh, I need to use the restroom, where do you want them to go? With the circumstances
I guess
that are here
whichever
now.
one they prefer. If you identify as a man, use the male's bathroom. If you identify as a woman, I don't care. Like as long I don't care. Just so don't pee outside, I guess.
You're saying so basically just go into the restroom that you turned
Yeah.
into. Okay, so that was what I was asking from the beginning.
I mean, but
I mean,
I don't care enough. Like,
so that's what I'm saying. So if you're saying it's not a need for gender neutral bathrooms because they should go to whatever restroom they.
We're gonna, I feel like if we're going to make it normalized like that, why create the separate bathroom? Just go ahead and normalize it enough to where everybody just gets the same bathroom.
But that's hypocritical because they're trying to. I feel like they're trying to normalize certain education systems and like allow transgenders to do certain things within education, which Morehouse is doing. But you're saying that's a way of them normalizing.
I mean, if that's what we're doing, then do it. If that's what we're doing, do it. I'm saying don't make it different. Like, let's not make it a whole other bathroom. I cannot believe we're sitting up here.
Yeah, because
I'm just saying you can't normalize in this area and not normalize.
I'm not saying normalize in one or the other. I'm saying if we're gonna do it, just do it.
And that's what they're doing. I'm saying that's what they're doing.
I guess, but
if that's what they're doing. That's what I'm saying. That's why you use the term progressive because that's what they are doing.
But yeah, I feel like we're focusing in the wrong area. I mean, as a country, they're fighting for another restroom when people are out here without jobs. People are out here like struggling. People are really struggling. Y'all.
I don't know. I feel like you cannot put your shoe. That's one thing that. Like my dad and a lot of people who mentor me always say, never invalidate or validate anyone's feelings because what you're going through and what they're going through, nobody can ever understand because they're not you. Like for instance, also like growing up in a different area, growing up with different circumstances, growing up with a different background, growing up in a different socioeconomic class, you don't have the same problems. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So, for instance, if you, like Kim Kardashian and their family, they grew up, like, having money all their life, so you think their problems are the same as ours? Even though, like, you know, you may look at Kardashian and be like, she's tripping over that. But she may be really hurt. She may be really sad over something that we think is not, because that's what she grew up around. That's how she grew up. That's a part of her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I don't never speak too much on certain things that I haven't lived through or I don't know, because I can't invalidate or validate anyone's feelings unless it's me. I only know what I'm going through.
I understand that, but at the end of the day, like when you said the way people are raised, the way they grew up, at the end of the day, that's still a choice though. Unless like, you know, something happened during birth to where like they had to switch the gender or the parents made that choice.
Or it's like a psychological thing.
Yeah, where like it started since birth and they were already raised.
Don't, but I'm saying, go ahead, finish your point.
But yeah, so like, because I mean, I did a little bit of research on that, and like sometimes like, when boys are born, right, sometimes the doctors may mess up on the circumcision and them like literally have nothing, so the doctors might come to the parents and ask them.
I think that's way worse than like why would you?
But what I'm saying about that is like that wasn't the child's choice. The doctor messed up. At that point, it's the parents' choice. So I mean, at that point in time, like that's totally fine. You are what you are. Like you are. I mean, because at that point you've either been raised as a boy or raised as a girl all your life. But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to you choosing, hey, I want to do this.
How do you know it's a choice if you're not? If you've never experienced those?
I think it's different strokes for different folks. Some people it might be a choice. Some people it may not be a choice.
I agree with that because, like I said, for instance, both of us have dated girls. You know what I'm saying? We may feel that's a whole nother story, but like, you know, we may look at it like, you know, yeah, it was a choice for me to date a girl, or maybe it wasn't because I like my feelings were just there and it was something I can't control, and that's just showing us a little bit of that feeling, you know what I'm saying, versus someone who experienced it since birth, not being able to fit in. You never know how that is or how that feels or what they think is a choice and what's not, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So because there's a lot of people, like we said with the girls, like we'll be like, oh, she just dating a girl because, you know, she had a bad experience with a dude, and there's some girls who like just really been rocking with a female and then just happen to catch feelings because it's uncontrollable, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, to say something, because I think that's the same thing, like, yeah, there's certain people who do have choices, but there also are certain people who just it's just a natural inclination for them.
Feel the way that I feel about I guess gay people, all this other kind of stuff now, because I've been exposed to like different information, like and it's not religious information, it's just that's just how it is. Like I base my beliefs and everything off of how the Bible is constructed.
Yeah.
Like if God said, I hate to take it here.
Yeah,
but if, I hate to take it here, but like that's I'm not religious, y'all. Like Taylor Alexis Webster is not religious. But how can you say you're not
religious, but you're going by what the Bible says?
Because it's a whole different thing. You have to be on my wave.
Yeah,
but that's a whole other show.
But
it's a whole other show.
Taylor.
But like if the Most High said.
That's hypocritical.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Like the heart is deceitful amongst all things. Like
okay, but we can talk about that because there's a whole bunch of things in the Bible that is that's talked about as not supposed to be done and this is supposed to be done this way. And I'm pretty sure if you go amongst that list, every one of us has done something.
Right.
On that list.
I'm not saying I'm
taking that route. So that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. See, like, I got something for you. Hold on. Let me catch you right there. By you saying that, right? All right. So one, has done something like that, but when you change your gender, that's changing your whole lifestyle. That's not something. Well, I can do it today.
It doesn't have a scale in the Bible that says it.
No, I'm not saying. I know no sin is greater than another, but what I'm saying is the difference between committing an act and changing your lifestyle. If you change from a man to a female, like scientifically, then you're changing a whole lifestyle. You're living as a whole nother gender, living, not just doing one act like, oh, I stole this from you.
I know.
That's
what you're saying. You don't have to be
what I'm saying is that's basically like me taking, like every time you have something to drink, me taking it from you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So, but still, like we just said, yeah, that's something you conjugated within your head,
Yeah.
but that doesn't. It's no written thing in the Bible. It's nothing written in the Bible that says one sin is greater than the other.
No.
This is how you. If you do it this way, it means more than this one.
No,
it is not. And y'all just agreed and said that.
But
that's what I'm saying. So your purpose in saying that is to show me what?
No, my purpose in saying that is like committing, like by committing a sin. That's one action. But the action of changing your gender isn't necessarily one action because you're living as another gender. So as long as you're alive, that's still going on.
Right. But what I'm saying is that adding to what is that? What does that show me if we just
it's living in that lifestyle. It's living in that lifestyle.
But if I'm telling you, we just acknowledge that one sin is greater than the other.
It's
no matter how you do it. So what was the purpose in that statement as far as related to the one we just said?
Okay, so what I'm saying, I said that to say, like, look, I mean, you can change back from a male to a female, right? But I mean, like, why? That's why, like, that's part of the reason. That's not the only reason why the suicide rate is so high for transgender people. You know,
okay, wait. We're gonna cut out this though. This is getting way too sticky.
It's true though. It's true though. Like partially because bullying and people mistreating them, but also because of people realizing
it's. I feel like I understand what you're saying with that, but I don't want you to say anything like that on air if you don't have any statistics to back it up. Because if somebody,
you can look it up.
I'm looking it up.
I
don't care enough about it. I'm saying back to what we was talking about.
Let's just, you know what I'm saying? Let's just branch off into a whole nother subject.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just something that's very sticky, very, it's just very sticky. That's all I'm going to say. So, let's go ahead and just hop into some would you rather questions.
Let's get to it.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Something like a little fun to lighten it up because, got a little tense in here. Yeah. Okay, probably because of me. And I'm not, I don't care about saying it. Yes, it's probably because of me. But go ahead.
Okay, so would you rather lose your wallet once a year and have to replace everything in it, or lose your phone once a year and have to replace everything in it?
Oh, that's a big one. Well, with a wallet, you gotta go to the DMV, get your new license. That's gonna take a while.
I would rather lose a phone.
Yeah, because you got the cloud, so go ahead and take everything.
Cloud.
Yes, Android. You're trying to switch your role.
What?
She's
I'm not
taking a minute.
switching, bro.
She gonna switch. I got her.
No. I don't have to go with the phone on that one. What about y'all?
Yeah, phone. Definitely phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna say phone. Okay. Would you rather always be able to know when someone is lying to you or never know?
Always. Because I'll call you out and I'm like, nah, that's a lie.
But what if, like, it's a situation where you gotta be lied to?
That's the
I mean,
thing,
I
because
would rather
lying,
know.
like, because that's gonna make me. I feel like if I know when everybody is lying, that's gonna make me like paranoid. That's gonna make me. That's gonna be too much.
Wow.
That's gonna be too much. Because I don't need to know all that. Because I know I be lying sometimes. It just could not in a bad way, but you know, have y'all ever lied?
I mean, yeah, I've lied
See,
before.
and have you lied? Yes. So like, but in certain situations, sometimes, like you say, you have to lie for the.
I
You know
try
what I'm saying?
not to.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just saying, to know every time you being lied to, that's a lot. Like on the mental, like I'll be looking at everybody sideways, like you lying.
I mean,
Right.
just don't be around solid people then.
I mean, but we solid, but we just said we lied before.
Here's
I
a
mean,
good
but
one. Here's
I
a
mean,
good one
yeah,
for the college kids. Would you rather have 8 a.m. classes every day or 8 p.m. classes every day?
AM.
Yeah, I have to. That's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got stuff to do at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
That's too late.
Like what, Josiah? What you got
I
to
got
do?
heads to cut, man.
This is
Okay.
a good one. Okay. Would you rather be handcuffed to your significant other for the rest of your life, or only see him one time out the year?
One time out the year. One time
What?
out the year. Because man, people get aggravated. People get aggravated.
I said the same thing.
I think the funny thing is, like, everybody I say that to, you know, they say, you know, one time out the year, but that day is going to be the best day ever.
Yeah.
Like, we going to have a good
We're
time.
gonna conceive on that day.
We going to have a, what?
You heard what I said?
What you say?
I didn't hear what you
I'll be
said.
out.
We gonna conceive.
Oh no. Oh,
What you
no.
talking about? You see your baby one time out the year, y'all not gonna have sex. Y'all not gonna
Okay,
have sex.
obviously.
yeah.
Alright,
yeah,
okay.
Conceive,
But
like-
still,
Yeah.
you know,
You gonna- it's gonna
okay.
I'm just saying, like, I
But
mean,
we
y'all
gonna
probably
have a
gonna.
good day though. It's gonna be
That's
from
how you gonna
morning
end off the
to-
day.
to the sunrise to the sun.
What? Okay,
comes
I got one. Would you rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers?
What?
Nipple-sized fingers or finger-sized nipples? Damn, that's hard.
I'm gonna have finger-sized nipples because not
No,
everybody
you
gotta
don't.
see.
No.
No. Not everybody gotta see it. Let me explain though. Let me explain. Not everybody gonna see them, but they gonna see them.
They gonna see them shits.
No, I'm
What
gonna have
happens when you get?
them
What happens when you get hard? When your nipples get hard?
bras, you can't. You
They can only
just
do
bend
so
them to
much.
the side.
If them,
Just bend your nipples.
that's gonna hurt.
It's not. Listen though.
They're
Listen.
finger size.
If you have finger size, finger size, nipple
at your
size
finger.
fingers. But I'm saying you
You
gotta.
can't do
You
nothing.
can't do nothing. It's
Nipple-
out in the open.
I mean, you right.
So that was just my logic behind
I feel
my
you,
choice.
but I just feel like that's a lot. Like,
That's
What
not
would
a
y'all say?
For
Repeat
real.
the question, because they need
would
to-
y'all rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers?
I said
Disgusting.
finger size nipples.
I'm gonna go
Because
ahead.
I can put them away. Y'all ain't always gonna
Yeah.
see them.
No,
So, you
I
know
mean,
what
but
I'm
it's gonna hurt, Jen.
Okay, but they not gonna. People gonna be
Your
joning
whole
your.
finger.
You can
Okay,
get that
you
nipple
gonna
cut
have-
off. You can get that
You
nipple
gonna have
reducted.
little
What?
tiny
Yeah.
fingers.
I mean,
You ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
I'm not.
You gonna have them baby.
Right.
Okay.
I go with the finger size nipples because you can always get them cut.
Yeah,
down,
true.
chopped
That's
off.
gonna hurt, though.
I mean,
It is
yeah.
gonna hurt.
Hey man, I mean,
And you gotta think, we females, we gonna have babies one day.
That's
And
too much. That's too detailed.
But I
It
mean,
Next question.
is.
but-
Like, period. It's it's nature.
You don't want no
Okay,
finger
would you
size?
rather fart?
What?
Okay, would
She
you
getting crazy with these questions, y'all.
would you rather fart every time you laugh or burp every time you cry?
Neither.
I would burp every time I cry because I don't
That's
cry
not
that
an
much.
option.
Burp every time you cry.
Nipple reduction.
No, I'm neither one.
You
I'm
wouldn't.
just playing. I would just have to.
You must cry a lot.
I'm
No.
gonna say fart.
Oh
every
yeah,
time
I'll
I
say
laugh.
burp because that's a good point. If you don't
Yeah.
cry a lot, then burp.
Well, I
'cause
laugh
you
too
know what I'm
much.
saying?
Mhm.
Especially in class, I do not have time for that.
No, would
I
you?
got one.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, would you rather cheat and be caught or be cheated on and never be told?
Oh.
I don't even want to answer that question.
I would rather, I guess, I'm gonna have have to say be cheated on, never be told.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Because I'm not about to cheat on
Oh,
nobody.
like, is it how
It's
many
either
times?
you-
How many times do you get cheated on though?
The
Is it like you got cheated on
question-
once?
The
No.
only question it says, would you rather cheat and be caught or
Cheated
cheated
on.
on
Like, you
get
and
cheated
never be
on.
told?
I need a number though, cause
It
it's
ain't
still
no
going
number.
on.
If
If it one time is all it takes, Craig.
But what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, one time is different from he still. I can't say that word, but he's still, you know what I'm saying, hitting your girl and you don't even
That
know.
is, but if
What
you
if it's
don't know,
once?
but if you
If it's
don't know,
once?
obviously she gonna keep
What?
going.
But I mean, if it's once, if it's one
Especially a
time,
female.
Right?
If
She
it's-
don't know. You
if it's
don't
one,
know.
if it's one time to me,
No,
you know, I
it's
feel like it's a
ain't
little
no
bit
one
worse.
time, ain't no context to it.
For
It's
us,
this
no
or that.
context. Like
I'd rather get.
they're in a relationship.
No, I can't. You know, be cheated on and never know. No,
I
because I ain't finna look stupid. We gonna have to just get
that
caught.
too.
You gonna have to just catch me, and then we just gonna have to deal with this matter at that point. Like, what we about to do now?
but that's like
Because-
that's the worst feeling ever though. Like,
Because you gonna look stupid if people they just cheating on you. You don't even know.
but that's why I said you don't
You
like
just-
if it's just once. If it's once,
Hey, we good
Right.
over here.
what I'm
Okay,
saying, if
we're
it-
gonna do two more
Why nigga
questions.
over there seeing like
Alrighty.
You know what I'm
Would
saying?
you rather never leave the country or leave and never come back?
Oh,
Leave and never come back.
hey,
I'll pick that too because you get to pick wherever you want to go.
I don't
so I
care
would
as
leave
long
and
as
never
it's
come
out of
back.
here.
yeah, and I'm trying to get up out of here. I ain't trying to stay here for
Period.
forever.
Right.
No,
He said, "Why you
sir.
trying to stay here forever?"
Okay.
Oh no,
Why you not trying to stay here for forever?
man? Cause
It's too much over here.
Yeah,
They
it's too
getting
much.
reckless.
then I gave that man the wall and everything.
Oh,
I don't got
too
time for that.
reckless.
He done
Okay.
brought up the wall.
Would you rather have an STI and never pass it on, or have everyone think you have an STI?
Oh, STI never pass it
Yeah.
on.
What
What?
kind of question was that?
What?
What? What did y'all just say? First of all, because I'm going with the second half of that question. Y'all got the game messed up talking about some habit and never pass it on.
STI, that means you can get rid of it. It's an infection.
Yes, but and then on top of that, you not passing it on.
And don't nobody know about it, but you.
An
Everybody,
STI?
ain't nobody gonna make. Mm-mm.
Sexually
Ain't nobody gonna be
transmitted
messing with you.
infection.
F what nobody say, because I know what I did, and I don't have it. So
They
But
not
alright.
gonna trust you.
I'm not trying to F nobody. So what?
Oh,
Well,
yes.
What?
Come on
I'm
now.
straight. Okay.
You not.
I got my.
Eventually,
booski.
somebody gonna. Be,
No, I got my booski. I don't need
Oh,
everybody.
that's
else.
I guess that's a personal,
I guess so.
decision.
Nah,
Because
but
I'm
yeah.
not. Yeah.
Ain't nobody. Hey, ain't nobody. Feel like that.
Right.
Okay. All right. And why
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't they trust you if you have an STI?
Because you.
So you wouldn't trust
Because-
somebody who had an STD?
No, but the thing.
What's the difference?
Snap.
STI
It's
is
getting
sexually
crazy.
transmitted infection. STD
Yeah.
is sexually transmitted
Disease.
disease. So an infection is like,
Mhm.
you know,
Usually
you
you
can
can
get
get
you some
rid of
antibiotics
Mm-hmm.
and get you cleaned up. And you're
Right.
good. But
You can do STD. You can do the same thing.
nah,
Right.
STD is like AIDS
I
is
know,
STD.
no.
My thing
I
is,
had an
if-
STD before.
if-
I know about it. You can
This
get
is also
antibiotics.
something. Have y'all? If you know you fell in love with somebody and they end up having AIDS,
Mm-hmm.
what's your take on that?
Because
if
I
No, because if you educate yourself on AIDS, you'll know like
yeah, I'm not educated
Yeah.
enough, so
I mean, but
really
like,
know.
but like, I mean, with me, it depends. Cause that's like the last person I'm trying to be with. You know, I'm trying to get married with you. I go ahead and you know take that pack.
Aw,
yeah,
Take
because
that back.
it's not there's definitely
The only thing is passing on to the kids though, cause
medicine. Oh yeah,
yeah, cause like with her, like, cause I'm obviously I'm a guy, so with her being a mother, it was gonna be in her bloodstream. So I don't know
yeah.
Right.
That's the
Josiah,
sad
I got a
part.
question for you.
what's up.
Would you rather have a 2-inch penis or man boobs?
Man boobs, cause you can work them off. You can't. Hey, if you got a 2-inch dingling, you can't do nothing with it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Okay, we gonna do
Wait,
one more.
wait. Would you rather rewind a button?
I'm
Dang,
sorry.
rewind
I'm
a
sorry.
dang.
I'm
Would you
sorry.
rather have a rewind button or a pause button in your life?
A rewind button. Cause
Yeah,
I,
rewind
man, you.
button.
Wait. I'm sorry. That was.
I was
me.
trying to pull the
Oh,
Drake
hold.
verse.
No. Actually, I don't know about that because if you had a rewind button, then you don't have no fast forward. So that means like once you
Yeah.
rewind, you stuck back there. So what I would do is, man, I'm gonna have to go
I
with the pause. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the
What
pause.
is the pause? what's the
A
use of a
pause, so you
pause?
pause and get what you need to get.
Oh
so you
yeah,
can-
I'm gonna
so you
do
can
a
get your
pause.
shit
Matter of
together.
fact, I'm gonna do a pause because I can pause and do whatever I want and then play it in y'all whole different
Yeah.
situation.
Or be gone.
Right.
Mm,
Exactly, but if you gotta
a
rewind, you
pause.
stuck back there. They ain't say
Yeah.
nothing about a fast forward.
that's
Yeah,
true. Good
definitely.
content's close. Okay.
Yeah, he be thinking these things.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So y'all wanna do one more or what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go ahead.
Would
We
you
got 20
rather
minutes.
be completely sober your whole life or show up to your kid's graduation completely S-faced?
Man, I'm
gonna
gonna be
show
sober.
Today graduation.
I'm gonna be
Just
sober,
this way.
man. I'm gonna be
The
sober.
whole life?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong
The
with that.
whole
You know,
life?
I think I can control myself when I'm tripping.
I
so
got a
should be
natural
chilling.
high. I got a natural
You
high.
got a natural
But not my
high?
whole life.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna let you know my
I feel
baby's
like you got-
games. We pre-gaming, okay? We're coming
Your
lit
game.
to the baby's games. Like if my
Yeah.
son played baseball or some shit,
You don't want to be the drunk mom.
I'm
That's
not gonna be
cool.
drunk.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
gosh.
be drunk.
You don't want to be the high mom either.
Why not?
I can be
I'm
high.
there. Why not?
Because I played sports. That's not a good look.
And I play sports too. It's how you conduct yourself
Wait.
while you
you
on.
right.
So
right.
I'm gonna be the turnt mommy.
Oh, but another thing is
I'm
another
gonna be
thing
a
about
cool one, too.
man. The only thing I don't like about it is like sometimes when you smoke, you don't really remember everything. Like some.
Oh yeah,
I
my
remember
memory is
everything.
horrible when I smoke. I
Like,
literally
you wanna-
forget what I just said when I said it.
But yeah, like you wanna like. I mean, for me personally, I would want to experience those moments sober, so I can actually like, have
Take it in.
yeah, like take it all in. Cause like when you high, you not.
That's
Oh,
why
I'm
you got
taking
a
everything.
video
No,
camera.
when you high,
And
I feel like you.
You
I guess
process
we
it
should
more.
not be talking
The
about
colors
this
are
on
more
air.
vibrant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
you feel
Wait,
it.
okay. Let's move on to another subject because I don't think we should be
Because
discussing this
I
on
don't-
air.
You're right.
You know what I'm
You're
I
right.
don't
Would
do
you
it.
rather live without music or live without TV?
TV.
I almost messed
any
up.
day. He almost messed up. He
Yeah.
said TV.
Yeah,
I
live
don't even
without
watch
TV.
it now.
Right.
I don't need
Yeah.
TV.
I feel you.
Just go ahead and throw that in the trash. But music, that's what get me by. That's what
Yeah,
keep my head above
like
water.
Marvin,
I can't use
man.
that.
Okay. Would you rather live in the White House or the Buckingham Palace?
What is Buckingham?
They are
Oh,
probably
that's
London.
the
In
UK.
London, somewhere, I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna be at the crib.
I know I'm gonna be at the
I'm
crib.
gonna be at the crib.
I don't want to be at either one.
I feel like a slave either way.
Right,
Man,
right.
what? I feel like the butler.
Right.
Okay. Would you rather eat a whole jar of mayonnaise
Oh.
or I forgot where it went. Would you rather eat a whole jar of mayonnaise or a whole tub of butter?
Ooh.
Ugh.
Can I eat the mayonnaise with anything?
No.
Can I? Ooh.
I'm gonna
eat
just
the
have to eat
butter.
the mayonnaise.
But
I'm
butter's
eating
just
butter.
butter.
Butter tubs are way bigger than mayonnaise
Yeah.
tubs. I mean,
I don't
mayonnaise.
I feel like
Condiments.
mayonnaise is sour though. It's a little tangy. Like
It's got a tang.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
But what would y'all rather do? Eat a whole thing of mayonnaise or a whole thing of butter?
Okay.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Would y'all rather pee every time you stand up or poop every time you sit down?
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
I mean, unless you're in a wheel, hey, you can be in a wheelchair and never have to pee. But I mean,
What?
Hey,
He said he
Mayo
would
said butter. Yeah.
Butter.
Why? Why would you eat a whole thing of butter?
I said butter too, mayo. Because the mayonnaise, I'm not going for that, bro. That's like too much in, like, at one time. Okay. So, would you rather see the text your ex wrote about you or have them see the text you sent about them?
See the text that I sent about them because I don't be saying nothing. So
yeah, I ain't no bad
I don't want to see what you saying about me.
Yeah.
I'm good on that because I'm a. We don't
Nah,
need all
I already know,
I would
so I can
usually
tell
give a
the.
shout out.
No. I
Shout
want
out
to know
to
what they
DJ
said about
Mayo
me.
if y'all need any of y'all, cookouts, get-togethers, DJ. You already know where it's at.
Tell DJ Mayo to get at me with the beats.
Oh. All right.
Okay. Would you rather pay or get paid every time you have sex?
I already get paid.
Yeah,
Just
get paid.
said.
Why would you? I don't
I
even
be-
think that question was logical.
I be.
Would you rather pay or
Why would
get
you want to
paid?
pay?
I mean, some people just like to appreciate people for their acts.
Nah.
If we gonna do it, might as well. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, would you rather be incredibly, we'll say handsome in your case and beautiful in ours, or and stupid, or would you be wanting to be very, less attractive and more super intelligent?
You can work on it. You can work on your smarts. So I mean, I'll look good and I'll work on the rest later.
True. But if you might be, I don't know.
I'd rather be unattractive and intelligent. Because at the end of the day, it's about what you know.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? And how you use it. As long as you know how to use what you got, Players Club quote, you better know how to use what you got, period.
Yeah.
True.
If I'm ugly, I still got a vagina.
Would you? Whoa. Okay. Whoa, this is getting kind of X-rated. Would you rather shout all the time or whisper all the time?
I'd rather whisper. I'd be cool.
That'd be so annoying.
I guess I would say whisper.
But you don't want to be them loud people, though. One of them loud folks that just yell everything.
I got one. Would you rather give birth pain-free through your mouth or painfully through your vagina?
Through your mouth. That's going to taste nasty, though.
First off, it's going to bust your mouth.
I don't even know why we doing this question. That is too much.
It doesn't make sense.
That's too much.
Jen, you not going to answer the question?
Would you rather have your significant other, your family hate your significant other, but your friends love them, or your friends hate them and your family love them?
Family love, friends hate. I don't need my friends.
True.
I mean, you know what I mean, like family.
Some friends are family.
Yeah,
though.
my family.
Yeah.
Is good. So yeah.
So, would you rather drown or burn to death?
I'd rather drown.
Yeah, I'd rather drown.
Cause that burning, man.
That's too long.
Like,
there's too much suffering. I'll just drown and I'll just make it beautiful.
Just make it beautiful.
You can't make it beautiful.
No, I mean,
just make it.
You gonna be okay.
I'll be like.
No. What? Okay, I'm good.
What you grab? You gonna be reaching?
You're going to be freaking the F out.
Well, this is like I know I'm gonna die in this because I'm picking, so I'll be prepared.
Yeah, no, you gonna be hot as hell, burning to death. You gonna be.
I don't even know about that.
And you know, like y'all know that, like when you burn to death, like you're alive for a while.
Yeah,
like a while.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Yeah. Like a while.
I can't do that.
So in the situation of a nuclear attack.
I mean, that's different.
That's
different. That's instantaneous, depending on where you are.
Right.
But like, yeah, that's like I'm talking about like burning death. Like, oh, you caught on fire. Nah, that's not no good look.
Would you rather be a feminine man or a masculine woman?
I ain't trying to be.
Here we go with this stuff.
Yeah, right back on. Right, just to wrap it up.
I'd rather be a what do you call it?
Hold up, by feminine, do they mean like sweet, or they just mean a little soft?
Feminine
is just different. That's a
like you act like a female.
I mean, no.
But don't nobody want no
feminine
man.
Isn't always. I know a feminine male who's not gay.
I mean, you don't have to be gay. I'm saying, but you think like a female thing.
Nah, I couldn't be no female.
I would want to be a feminine male just because I want to see how it.
I'd be a masculine female.
Because I think one of my guy friends that are feminine, they be on it. They be keeping it. They be in shade, making sure they clean and put together. Try
that. Keep up a lot of mess because they be gossiping stuff. You don't want no man. You don't want no man doing. That's not what
choose what feminine though.
Thank you all for listening. You know what I'm saying? It's been good. Josiah, go ahead and put your little hashtags and all sort of kind of stuff out.
Shout out all your
stuff.
Oh yeah,
man. Hey,
we got a businessman over here.
Exactly. I do a lot of stuff. I trade foreign exchange. I make beats. I'm a producer. I cut hair and yeah, that's me.
Shout out your page.
But yeah,
social media.
Y'all should follow me on Instagram at YVNG__Joe. Say it one more time for y'all. YVNG __ Joe.
Yes, don't forget
Joey
underscores.
Yes.
Okay.
No, and it's not Jody. It's J-O. Just Joe.
Okay.
You can follow me on Instagram at Taylor.a.wayla. That's TAYLA.a.WAYLAA.
Yes, and you can follow me on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, those two. At Genesee Iman, GenniseyImon. Yeah, so follow me. And also you can follow our, school channel and social media at CSIR
Yep.
Media.
CSIR Media on all platforms.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Clayton State Internet Radio on YouTube.
So
subscribe. Turn the bell on.
If you don't catch us now, or if you're not hearing us live right now, you can go to our YouTube channel and hear the show.
Whole thing.
Yes.
The whole.
If you don't catch it, you can catch it there.
But we'll be back on Wednesday for y'all. You know what I'm saying? With some more tea. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
It's got a little heated today, but it was all right. It was all love. It was all love. You know what I'm saying? I just get a little passionate about some topics.
Sorry.
But we'll catch you later next weekend. Make sure you stay tuned, 6:30 to 7:30. Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, baby,
out.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry.